students here, day 2 of the ISC25 student cluster competition. We couldn't get around to all the teams yesterday, so we're doing the first interview with team, I can never pronounce this right, but I'm going to try it again. Universitat Politecnica de Catalunya?
Yeah, almost.
Okay, we're going to have you do it. Okay, let's meet the team and give me the correct pronunciation in full, huge, big Spanish. You ready?
I'm ready.
Give it to me.
En catalán. Universitat Politecnica de Catalunya.
See, that's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Good job, good job. So what's your name?
My name is Pau.
And what do you do for this team?
I'm primarily working on code Saturn, which is one of the scientific application. It's about running computer fluid simulations. And for the online competition, we had to do a kitchen simulation with particles, and it was a really cool application. I really like it.
Okay, okay. And how's it coming so far? How's it running?
It's running actually pretty well. I think it's one of the applications that give the least trouble.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And actually, what he's looking at is this handy guide to the applications that they have on their wall. Good job. Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice. Giving just a little bit to the observers. Okay, who's this next to you? Who's up?
Here is Mark,
Mark.
my good friend.
I'm Mark.
You say that now.
Well, so I'm Mark. I'm in charge of the SeiSol application.
Oh, that's the one, they've used it before in different competitions, and I could never find anything about it except its wave propagation.
Yep, it's earthquake simulation and wave propagation simulation.
Is there more information on it now out there?
Well, I haven't had much trouble yet.
Okay.
The documentation is pretty good.
This document, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't even find that. This is like 2-3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
anyway, okay, good. Well, good job with that. Who's up next?
Up next is Eulalia. Lali.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Eulalia, and I'm also a student of UPC.
Sure.
And I'm in charge of the benchmark, well, the HPCG benchmark, and it worked yesterday, so we are happy about
So now
that.
you're done.
Well,
Why aren't you out? Why are you here? Why aren't you taking a nap?
I'm trying to help Pablo with the IA challenge that is very difficult.
Okay.
So we are working on that now.
Okay. Okay.
And
Good. Good.
well-
Are you happy with the HPCG score?
Yes, it didn't give us any problem. Like we ran it in GPUs and it worked fast, no problem. So I'm happy with that. Yeah.
You did your job.
Yeah.
If you don't win, no one can blame you. You did your job.
Well-
Everybody else blame that, not you. Yeah.
Well, it's a teamwork.
Yeah. Good job. Well played. That's right. Next up.
Okay.
Well, I'm Pablo, and as Lali said, I'm in charge of the AI challenge. I also study at UPC, and yeah, that's kind of it.
What are you working on right now?
Well, we've had some trouble with the net inside the cluster and outside of it, and as it's all implemented using Hugging Face, it kind of downloads some documents from the internet, and we're having trouble with it. But theoretically, all the code worked, so it's fixing the issue and it should run. But it's going to be a stressful day until 8. But yeah, we're having so much fun. It's been a great experience.
So now,
and we're all keeping our sanity here.
so what are you running today? What's on the agenda for today?
Today we are running SeiSol, Code Saturne, and the AI Challenge.
Okay.
We're already running Code Saturne, even right now. All right.
just
It's
for
SeiSol
today,
right now.
those three
The one that's
for
making all
today.
the noise.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, are you doing any workloads tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow we'll end up with the last application, which would be OpenMX, and a secret one, which we still don't know.
Mystery application. Yeah.
We will see.
Yeah. Man,
It's mysterious.
It is
A mysterious app.
Yes.
Yep.
Deal. So another Mark let's talk to you.
Yes, Mark. Here's Mark.
So I'm also Mark. I
You are
was
also
also a student at UPC, and while I'm in charge of the IO 500 benchmark that was done yesterday, which was a bit troublesome.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because we have a really small. I mean, IO 500 is for shared storage, and our shared storage is really small because our intention was to have a really big local storage for each computation node.
Yeah.
And use that because it's faster than using shared storage.
So having a lot of memory versus disk.
Yeah.
Or SSD or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for the IO 500 that uses the shared storage is a bit troublesome. But well, we found a workaround, so
Okay.
it did end up fine. And I'm also in charge of the OpenMX application, which is a nanoscale material simulation.
That's big day tomorrow then.
Yeah, it's for tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
Which the compilation was a bit weird because we're doing we're floppy. Our cluster uses ARM, and OpenMX uses Intel SIMD.
Okay.
So we had to
Two
tweak.
worlds meet. Can you broker peace between them and productivity between those two different things? Are
Yeah.
you doing it? You making it work?
Yeah, we found a way to make it work.
Good job. Good job on that. And actually, while you mentioned that, a favorite company of mine, a little one, is your cluster sponsor, E4.
E4, yeah.
They are so nice. They're
they
good
are.
too.
They
They deliver really well when it comes to complex systems. That's what they do well.
That's right.
Good job. So who's up next?
I'm Roger, and I'm in charge of support all the team.
Really?
Yes. It seems like nothing, but it's important work. Thanks. Because sometimes one alone cannot help all the work that
Yeah.
it has to do, and
So you
To
jump in when you're needed.
exactly,
You're like a fireman.
yeah,
You're like an emergency worker that gets parachuted in.
exactly.
Or an assassin. You sneak in and fix things. And then you're
Well,
gone.
I'm more. I need this. Okay, I'm
You're
work.
on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's my job principally.
And then the rest of the time you do nothing.
No, I support.
He brings the coffee.
No. I do other things like I need help on this. Okay, I don't need help. I wait.
Good. You're poised, you're always ready to spring into action.
Yes, I'm in a wild one.
Yeah. You're ready. Okay. Good. How'd you guys do on cable management, by the way?
What?
Take a look. Watch me. No. You don't. I'm just going to take a peek. That's all. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay. Okay. Sit back down. I'll take a picture of it. But yeah, that's a new thing that I'm just inventing. Cable management, the award, the Prism Award.
I mean, having good cable management is not easy.
No, but it's vital. It's for performance, better airflow, higher boost rates. It is for reliability. You don't get cables getting stepped on and kicked out and stuff like that. Safety. Safety is important. It's a tripping hazard.
Yeah, I mean, troubleshooting, if you have any problem with any cable, you can
That's
find it
the
just
M.
easy. That's right.
Maintainability. So yeah, that's going to become a thing. So tell us about your cluster. What do you have here?
So we are running Ampere 1 CPUs. We have 4 nodes. One is a logging node, and we have 3 compute nodes.
Okay.
Then they all powered by Ampere 1 CPUs. They have 192 cores each, and we have a dual socket, so we have 2 of
Serious
each.
cores.
Yeah,
Serious cores.
we
That's
like
a lot of
really
cores.
cool core density.
Yes.
We have a lot of cores. And then for the compute nodes, we have one Nvidia H100 GPU. So
Okay.
we have been running
So
some
3
GPU.
nodes
3 nodes
and 3 GPUs.
and 3 GPUs. That's right.
Yeah, there's people with more out there.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
It's a humble cluster. It's not a really powerful one.
Yeah.
We are trying to make the most of it.
That's okay. Next year.
Next
Next year, I want to see full-blown
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
'cause that's been what you've wanted to do forever.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, somebody's got a comment.
Yeah, sure.
We would like to thank IFOR for the cluster because it's actually working pretty well.
Yeah.
The thing is that the capabilities of this one are kind of more into the CPU world, and
Yeah.
these applications, some of them are more of GPU oriented, so maybe the results aren't that great as people with 8 GPUs.
Yeah.
But when it comes to CPU processing, it actually
Oh, I'm
works
sure.
pretty nice.
Oh yeah, Hey,
So,
those are great
yeah.
CPUs.
Yeah.
And it's something to talk to E4 about next year. So yeah, get some early planning in. So that would be cool. Good. Well, you seem happy, like you're having a good time.
We are.
Perfect. And you're learning a lot. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we couldn't even tell you how much we're learning. These 3 days have been a thing.
Well, and also the preparation before. I mean, I think this is I think it's so much more valuable than classroom-only stuff. Being able to get hands-on with a real HPC system and real-world applications.
Of course, and
Yeah.
and as you mentioned, we actually started with all of this around December.
Yeah.
And on January we stayed for an entire week compiling all of the applications, going through errors, fixes, and
It's
it was
months.
actually
Yeah.
a super valuable experience for all of us, and we also connected among each other and
Became a team.
and
Yeah.
actually friends too, if they say so too. But yeah,
You will be. You will. And you're going to make friends on the other teams too,
of course.
which is fun.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Get back to it, and we will check back with you probably tomorrow.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
And just for a last word, we would also like to thank a lot our 4 advisors.
Yeah. Yes.
Filippo, Fabio, Kilian, and Marta, which have helped us.
We talking about Filippo who's at Nvidia now? What Filippo?
No, Filippo from the BSc. They're all
Okay.
from the.
There's another Filippo that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would like to thank them a lot because they've actually helped us, arrive here and gave us the opportunity.
Fantastic. Good job. Talk to you soon. Dan Olds here. Last day, ISC25 student cluster competition with Team UPC. How are we doing today? What's going on?
Well, today it's the last day. We are running OpenMX, and the secret application is LAAMPS.
That's an
And
easy one.
yeah, it's been
Right.
pretty easy to compile.
Yeah.
The CPU build is done, and we're now tweaking a bit the GPU build. Let's hope that we can make it through. Well, we already have a valid run for OpenMX. We'll try to get better performance and try to have a valid one with LAAMPS and maybe with GPU too.
Good. Good. You look a little tired. Looks like it's been a few days, huh?
Yeah. And right now we were like talking about the organization, so it's not that fun that when we are compiling and talking, so maybe that's why we are a little not that happy.
You should be able to take joy in compiling.
Yeah.
You're building something out of just nothing,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Joyful
it's cool when you see compilation done. We are like it's a celebration.
Yes. Yes. Well, it's been great having you again. I hope everybody have a good time.
Yeah,
Everybody
Definitely.
learned a lot.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Good. Good. This will be good on your resumes too, by the way. Okay. It helps. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again. Good luck
Thank you very much.
and good job.
Thank
Talk
you.
to you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.